Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka for the final segment of this Monday morning show. You're with me, Wasam and Amaya, and we have a very, very interesting personality this morning who is Manuka Vijay Singh. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Alright, so in the previous segment we were talking about your books, but actually when we did actually do some research on you and we dug a little deeper before she came in, we kind of realized that, you know, she's a lady with a lot of capabilities. Now, you've learned so many languages as well.
How many is it exactly? Well, maybe you should ask me how many languages I speak, you know, which is, you can just say it in one hand. But I have a love for grammar. It's a strange thing, but I love grammar. So during my free time, I just, kind of buy a book on grammar, let's say, the grammar of the Hebrew language or something.
Okay. Before you say anything else, I need to ask you this. Are you a grammar Nazi?
Grammar Nazi? What on earth is that?
It's classified as a person who corrects every time somebody, makes
a grammatical error
with like a lot of grammatical errors.
Oh, good grief! No, I think language is a living thing, so it has to keep changing.
No, that's not how you say it. This is how you say it.
No. I believe language is something that is living. So language has to change, so I don't believe in correct language.
Okay.
It's only when language is used as an identity, as in our country, that it becomes, you need grammar Nazis.
I see.
But I would never correct you. I love when people change languages.
Great, all right. I've come across a lot of grammar Nazis, Amaya, and people who take pride in bringing grammar Nazis as well. Personally, I kind of like it because I find it as a way of improving my language skills. When I say something wrong, in the wrong grammatical context.
Ayo, but don't you know, these things are not like written in stone, no? You can totally go on.
Exactly, that is written in stone.
Alright, so how many languages do you know?
Well, I have a basic understanding of lots of languages. I mean,
what are the languages then? Maybe without the numbers, we can ask you what you really like to speak and what languages attract you.
I don't think it's very important because I can't speak all these languages. But I have studied. I speak. English, Sinhalese, and then I have German, Spanish, French, Italian, all that. I can speak those. But I have also studied Russian, Turkish, Hebrew, Arabic, Hungarian.
Can you tell us something in Russian? something nice, hopefully, because we wouldn't understand.
Wasam is,
Because Amma, you and I, we're not going to understand.
Yeah, I know. You can't just say anything, I think. I think very few of our viewers would judge you on your Russian.
is not going to understand what you're just about to say. So,
no, Russian, most of them do know Russian. Lots of them study Russian, of course.
Yeah, of course, because some of them study in
During my time, everybody was studying Russian because we were trying to go to universities either in Russia and the States. So you're a little bit younger, so
Yeah. But
we
still,
miss the Russian era.
Most wouldn't know.
Most wouldn't know.
So do tell us something. Something in Russian.
Я говорю по-русски.
Oh my God, that sounded so cool.
It's a spy movie happening here in Good Morning Sri Lanka.
Hey. Don't be mean to the Russians.
No, I don't mean everyone is KGB.
Let's say Rostrovia,
She just classified Russians as spies.
No, I didn't. That's a generalization I would never make.
Oh, they used to be, not anymore. Now they're making wars.
All right,
moving on.
From languages.
So you have a fourth book. That's in the pipeline? And is this part of the trilogy?
Yes, that is actually the middle book, the middle part of the trilogy.
Okay.
And this book is set, I would say, from the time of independence till the formation of the Republic in 1972. And
what is it about? Yeah.
Well, it's called
a sneak peek.
It's called Sinhala only, and it's a study of how we basically became frogs in the well since the introduction of Sinhala as a national language, because this is an island, we need contact with the rest of the world, and by making Sinhalese the national language and killing the other languages as a result, especially English, we got isolated here, and of course they went around finding great trappings, little Sanskrit things to ornament the language, which had no connection to reality, because Sanskrit was never ever a spoken language. It was a language created for the veneration of gods. So when they brought in this language to decorate the Sinhala language, we alienated ourselves with reality. I mean, we are okay because we speak English, but for the masses it's a big problem because the language, the syllabus has now, it's ridiculous what is taught, A simple tree has a strange name. When I study a syllabus, I study in Sinhala, I know what the hell they're talking about. And you know, I know lots of kids who say, I hate Sinhala, because they don't understand it. And the purpose of a language, I believe, is to communicate. You know, like a hammer is there to hit a nail onto a piece of wood. Don't you think so?
Definitely.
So definitely, and that will definitely be an interesting read. So when is the book coming out?
Well, we are hoping, I mean, Mr. Yap is doing, we are hoping to bring it out, I would say, sometime this year.
Okay, so you wrote the end of the trilogy first, and then you went to the beginning, and now the middle part of it, Sinhala only, will hopefully be available sometime soon this year. So that's something exciting to look forward to, I'm sure, for all your fans.
I think I'm hoping it'll come out before the book fair in October.
Okay,
yes.
All right, so that's something to look forward to. But now, in the meantime, you went from acting to languages. You were a teacher at one point.
Oh my good grief, no, I was never a teacher.
You were never a teacher?
No, there you've got something wrong.
Okay. Oh gosh, Wassam, our research.
No.
What went wrong?
No. I would disagree. I mean, I suppose if you write a book and you publish it and send it out there, you're teaching people something in some way or the other.
Okay. There you go. Thank you, Wassam.
I just saved you, Amaya.
I know. I understand. But in a way, but okay, now you're involved in something else, that's pranic healing as well as homeopathy. So this is another facet of your personality, another facet of your career.
Well,
how did you fall into this?
Well, through my mistrust of doctors, I started studying medicine, you know, because, you know, I think one has to take responsibility for one's own life. And I've been told a lot of stuff, and especially when my kids were sick, you know, and I would get the strangest of medicines, and one day I said, I've got to study this myself. And I studied medicine, and then I, of course, went on to specialize in homeopathy, and of course I do acupuncture as well. And, you know, just to have a basic awareness, you know, you can't think of people out there as half gods or something. You don't understand your own body, you know. So, you know, like I see here, and everybody's running and taking antibiotics, and, you know, for the slightest cough, they don't realize the dangers of taking such things. And I've been working as a healer in this healing profession the last 10 years.
So that's something that, I mean, so many things that you've been a part of and so many talents that you brought forward. I mean, it's great to have such a dynamic personality on our show this morning. What's up? What do you say?
Definitely.
And
for sure.
And with that very Sinhala phrase, we are going to end this morning's segment of Good Morning Sri Lanka. Thank you so much, Manuka, for being with us on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
It was so much fun. So we hope you at home enjoyed our very informative as well as entertaining show this morning. We'll see you tomorrow as well. Till then, take care.